What's up, guys? It's Jeremy Shardo with Walsh University Basketball, and today is part 3 of 5 of ball handling with footwork. Today we're talking about disconnecting our feet from the basketball. Now, if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, I highly recommend you check those out before advancing to today's show, or the ones in the future, parts 4 and 5. Disconnecting your feet from the ball makes you deceptive, shifty, and very hard to guard. I'm going to give you guys a couple drills you can work out at home to improve your footwork. All right, in part 2, I talked about connecting our feet to the basketball, meaning every time the basketball hit the floor, so did our feet. Okay, in part 3, we're gonna disconnect. So we're gonna start with a nice slow dribble, okay? And with our right foot, we're just gonna step side to side, but quick. Again, working on disconnecting our feet from the basketball, okay? And then we're gonna start with a quick dribble, and then we're gonna use a slow step. Try to keep your eyes up, slow step back and forth. Okay, perform the same thing with your left hand. Again, focus on disconnecting your feet from the basketball, slow dribble, quick step. And then again, fast dribble, slow step. All right, now phase 2, we're gonna add game moves. So on a typical crossover, normally we step, then cross over. We're gonna work on what's called a drop cross, meaning we're gonna cross the ball, then step. Again, we're disconnecting our feet from the ball. So we're gonna start with 2 feet on one side of the line. Okay, we're gonna cross over. After we cross, we're stepping over the line, cross back. Cross, step over the line. Okay, do 10 reps of these. After you do 10 reps, now we're gonna go between the legs. So get a nice wide base, between the legs, step over the line. So you can see the basketball's going this way, my body and foot are going the other way. We're disconnecting our feet from the ball. Okay, the last one is the same thing behind the back. So behind the back dribble, step over the line. Good, 10 reps of these. Okay, left side, same thing. Start with your left hand, cross over, step to the left. Cross, step over that line. Disconnect your feet. All right, then in between the legs. So between the legs, step over the line. And the last one behind the back. Behind the back, step over the line. Again, take your weight. Just don't step over the line. Take your body weight with you. Get your momentum going this way. All right, now phase 3, we're doing the same drill, but now we're gonna get moving. So find a line on the court, your sidewalk, on the road, anywhere you can find. Okay, now we're gonna move down the court. So again, this drill is very important that we have short, choppy feet the whole time we do the drill. We don't want long, slow steps, short, choppy steps. Okay, again, short, choppy steps. And again, we cross over, we're stepping over that line. Okay, after you get back, same thing. Left hand, bring it back. And short, choppy steps, step over the line. Now we're doing the same thing between the legs. Short, choppy steps, between the legs, step over the line. Turn around, same thing, left hand. Again, short, choppy steps. Okay, the last one is behind the back. Short, choppy steps, behind the back, step over the line. Last time, bring it back, left hand. And that's a great way to work on your footwork, disconnecting your feet from the ball to be deceptive. All right, now I'm gonna show you some clips of some NBA players performing what I call this drop cross in a game. Okay, it's very effective in transition, but again, you're gonna see Donovan Mitchell perform this move in the half court as well. So we're gonna slow down Donovan Mitchell here. But again, notice as he crosses the ball over with his right, steps over that line, gets his defender to lunge, then he attacks the rim. Again, it's a very deceptive way to get to the rim. You're going to see Kyrie in transition again. He crosses it over, steps to the right, his man's stuck in mud, and goes up and finishes. I had to go back in the archive and find a move of Kobe, but again, Kobe crosses over with his left hand, steps to his left, and then goes through to finish. All right, phase 4, this is another great drill to work on disconnecting your feet from the ball. Okay, you're gonna go side to side. So we're gonna start here with the basketball. Now the pattern is crossover, between your legs, behind the back. Now the goal is to keep your feet going back and forth while dribbling. So you have to keep that same pattern, crossover between the legs, behind the back, as you go side to side. Again, the emphasis is trying not to slow down and keeping your feet in the same rhythm. So you can see my body's going one way, my basketball's going the other way. Again, you're disconnecting your feet from the basketball, but you're keeping rhythm. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. okay? That's a great way, a great drill to work on disconnecting your feet. All right, phase 5, the last one you're gonna work on is delaying your move. So on a typical move, a lot of kids will plant that foot and then make a quick, explosive move to the basket. What you're gonna work on is delaying, so you're playing with timing. So instead of making a quick move right away, go between the legs and then go. Okay, just that little half-second pause makes the defense relax, okay, and that's gonna give you the time you need to blow by them. So again, whether it's a crossover, behind the back between the legs, and when you're at home, work on just making this move, and then going. Okay, again, being deceptive, playing at a different pace and different rhythm will make you very hard to guard. Okay, now you're gonna see some NBA players use deception. Again, notice it's hard to tell in full speed, but they're gonna go between the legs or make a crossover move, wait just a half second before they accelerate to the rim. Okay, so let's slow down Kemba Walker here. Again, he's gonna go between the legs, wait just a half second, and then explode to the rim. And again, his defender is stuck in mud, and he goes up for the finish. Again, Kawhi Leonard between the legs, waits just a little bit, and then he takes off to the rim. Again, his defender is relaxed, and he's not ready to move his feet. Again, Kyrie, you'll see the same thing. He drops the crossover over, and then he takes off to the rim. Again, it's a very deceptive way to get to the rim and play at a different pace. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please hit subscribe, give me a comment or like below, and stay tuned for next week, which I'll be talking about developing rhythm, which is the most important thing you can learn as a basketball player. So again, stay tuned. I got a great episode for you next. And as always, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.